Hello, and welcome to the Concacaf studios here in New York City for the draw of the championship round of the 2009-2010 Champions League. My name is Italo Zanzi, Deputy General Secretary of Concacaf, and alongside me today is Mary Lynn, who will be assisting with the draw.
Thank you, Italo. The preliminary round and group stage of the second Champions League produced 64 hard-fought games between 24 teams from 10 different countries throughout the region. We've seen plenty of dramatic games, numerous upsets, an abundance of goals, 202 in total, an average of over 3 per game. And qualifiers in all 4 groups were not decided until the final match day. 8 teams remain in the competition. Today, we will determine the quarterfinal matchups and establish the bracket positions and match order for the semifinals and the final. Before we begin the draw, here's a quick reminder of how the remaining teams qualified.
The second ever Concacaf Champions League has been marked by outstanding team play and some special individual performances through the group stage. Mexico asserted its dominance, as each of its 4 entrants was a group winner, while Central American sides made their presence felt by sending 3 teams to the quarterfinals. In Group A, after dropping its opening game 4-1 at a rampant Árabe Unido in Panama, Pachuca reeled off 5 consecutive wins without conceding a goal to capture first place. Tuzo forward Ulises Mendívil was terrific and leads the competition with 9 goals. Árabe took second place on the exploits of silky-skilled striker Orlando Rodriguez, who has netted 8 goals himself. A loss at previously winless Isidro Metapan in its last group game saw the Houston Dynamo fall out of contention. Group B was narrowly contested as only 3 points separated the first and third place teams. Toluca stood the tallest despite going winless in its last 2 games after grabbing victories in its opening 4. A 7-0 win by the Red Devils at home over Honduras' Marathon in September was impressive. But less than a month later, the Green Monster reversed the result with a 2-0 triumph in San Pedro Sula. An offensive explosion at San Juan Geblote on match day 6 lifted the Hondurans to a quarterfinal place. Group C belonged to Cruz Azul, as the Mexico City side was the only team in the competition to go unbeaten in the group stage, with 5 wins and 1 tie. An opening 2-0 victory over Saprissa was followed 1 week later with a defining 5-0 rout of U.S. champion Columbus Crew. From then on, it was just a matter of which team would finish in second. The key game would ultimately prove to be Columbus's win at Saprissa in September, a result that truly shaped the American side's run to the knockout stage. Group D was the only group in which all 4 teams registered at least 2 wins each. Pumas finished on top with 13 points, but it was not easy. A 5-1 win at Real España in August was followed by a dramatic 2-2 tie at W Connection in Maribela. UNAM clinched the spot in the quarterfinals when it defeated the visiting Trinidadian side by a tight 2-1 scoreline. Guatemala's Comunicaciones was able to recover from 2 straight disappointing losses to beat Pumas in the group's last game to claim second place. Though football is all about the team, dazzling individual play marked the group stage. Mendívil and Rodriguez were exceptional. Who, however, will make the memories come the quarterfinals?
The 8 quarterfinalists are each represented by a ball in one of the 2 pots in front of us. In the group winners pot are the 4 Mexican teams, Cruz Azul, Pachuca, Pumas, and Toluca. In the group runners-up pot are Árabe Unido from Panama, the Columbus Crew from the United States, Comunicaciones of Guatemala, and Marathon from Honduras.
1 point to note, teams from the same group cannot be drawn together in the quarterfinals. If this occurs, the first conflicted team pulled from the runners-up pot will be placed in quarterfinal 4. The second conflicted team will automatically be placed in quarterfinal 3, and so on. For the quarterfinal round, the 4 group winners will be at home in the second leg of each pairing. The first legs will be played March 9th to 11th, and the second legs from March 16th to 18th.
We will now begin the draw for the quarterfinals. Mary Lynn, please pull a ball from the winner's pot. Pachuca of Mexico. And now to determine their opponent from the runners-up pot. Árabe Unido from Panama. Because Arabia Unida was in the same group as Pachuca, they will be placed in quarterfinal 4. And we need to pick another ball from the runner-up pot. Comunicaciones of Guatemala. So Pachuca from Mexico will play Comunicaciones from Guatemala in quarterfinal 1. And now for quarterfinal 2. Mary Lynn, please pull a ball from the winner's pot. Toluca of Mexico. And to determine their opponent from the runners-up pot, Marathon from Honduras. But once again, because Toluca and Marathon played in the same group in the group stage, Marathon will be placed into quarterfinal 3. And to determine the opponent for Toluca, Mary Lynn, the remaining ball from the runners-up pot. The Columbus Crew, Major League Soccer's lone representative in the quarterfinals. So quarterfinal 2 will be Toluca from Mexico against the Columbus Crew from the United States. And now for quarterfinal 3. Marathon of Honduras has already been slotted as the runner-up in quarterfinal 3. To determine who their opponent is, Mary Lynn, please pull a ball from the group winner's pot. Pumas of Mexico. So quarterfinal 3 will be Pumas of Mexico versus Marathon of Honduras, both returning to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And now for quarterfinal 4. Arabia Unida of Panama has already been slotted as the runner-up in quarterfinal 4. And to confirm who their opponent will be, Mary Lynn, please pull the remaining ball from the group winner's pot. Cruz Azul of Mexico, last year's Champions League runner-up. So, to confirm, the 4 matchups for the quarterfinals, with the home team in the first leg listed last. Pachuca of Mexico versus Comunicaciones of Guatemala. Toluca of Mexico versus the Columbus Crew of the United States. Pumas of Mexico versus Marathon of Honduras. And Cruz Azul versus Arabia Unida of Panama.
With the quarterfinal pairing set, now we will move on to the semifinal draw. The semifinals will be played from March 30th to April 1st and April 6th to 8th. We will also determine the home-away designations.
There are 2 new pots in front of us. The first contains the 4 quarterfinal matchups, and the second contains home and away balls, which will determine who opens the semifinal at home. Mary Lynn, please pull a ball from the team pot. The winner of quarterfinal 4. And to determine whether they will open home or away, please pull a ball from the home and away pot. They will be away in the first leg. And to determine quarterfinal 4's opponent, please pull a ball from the team pot. The winner of quarterfinal 3. And please pull a ball from the home and away pot. Will be home for the first leg. So the winner of Cruz Azul and Arabia Unida will play the winner of Pumas and Marathon. Mary Lynn, please add 1 home and 1 away ball to the home and away pot. Now, please pull a ball from the team pot to determine the second semifinal matchup. The winner of quarterfinal 1. And to determine if they'll open home or away, they'll open away. And to confirm their opponent, please pull the remaining ball. The winner of quarterfinal 2. And to confirm, please pull the last ball from the home and away pot. Home. So to recap, in semifinal 1, the winner of Cruz Azul and Arabia Unida will play the winner of Pumas and Marathon. And in semifinal 2, the winner of Pachuca and Comunicaciones will play the winner of Toluca and the Columbus Crew. Lastly, we'll determine which team will open the finals at home. In the team pot are 2 balls. one for each semifinal winner. In the other pot are one home and one away ball. Mary Lynn, please pull a ball from the team pot and then from the home and away pot. The winner of semifinal 2. And now from the home and away pot. The winner of semifinal 2 will open away. And to confirm, please pull the remaining balls from each pot. Winner, semifinal 1. Which will open at home. The Champions League final will be played April 20th to 22nd and April 27th to 29th. That concludes our draw today.
Please visit Concacaf.com for the complete schedule of matches. Good luck to the 8 quarterfinalists.
Thank you very much for joining us today for the championship round draw. Goodbye.